crafts. We are here for a third installment of our WIP and chats. So WIP and chat, if you're not familiar, is just about an hour where you can break out any work in progress that you might have for any craft, but today I'm working on a diamond painting, and you can work alongside me and get cozied up and nice and comfy and work on your WIP, or maybe I'm just here to keep you company while you do things around the house or walk the dog or whatever it is that needs doing, you do it. But hopefully I can keep you company here for the next hour. And so let's dive in. I started you guys out, zoomed out, so I could show you the kit that I'm working on. This is the full image. This is a Diamond Art Club Hogwarts Crest. I started this on June 2nd. And this is the size, just so you're aware, square diamonds. So what you're looking at is a sideways view, just because it's easier for me to work on this section with this view. But so far, this painting, I'm just going to kind of tilt you up so you can see, I have done just about exactly a quarter of this painting so far. So this spot right here is about a fourth. And once I get finished with this whole row, that'll be another quarter, so it'll be a half of the painting done. So I'm going to be working on this small section here today. And so I am doing this for the Harry Potter DP along. It's hosted, it's an event, a diamond painting event. It's hosted by Bella Art Dana Cole and Diamond Art Club. There's a Facebook group for it. There's a hashtag. It's Harry Potter DP along, that I will hashtag this video under that. So if you are interested in participating in this event, by the way, it runs through the end of July. So there's more than enough time for you to get a kit done if you work pretty consistently. It just depends on your speed, right? So if you're unfamiliar with an event, events are basically just a diamond painting community event, usually hosted on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, or some combination of the three. And it's just a time where people can all be together working on the same paintings, or the same genre of paintings. So in this case, it's all Diamond Art Club Harry Potter kits, which is, I did just unbox the Hufflepuff recently. And so that one, if I finish this one early, I'll be working on the Hufflepuff kit after this. Throughout the event, a lot of times the hosts will give away, little gifts and things from sponsors. You just have to be actively participating and, sign an entry and exit form through Google Forms. That's pretty much it. So there is that painting. I'm going to go ahead and show you too what I'm going to be using today. So I actually just did an unboxing video today as well of these three pens. So these two gorgeous pens are both from Butterfly Effectwares. They're beautiful. I'm obsessed. And then this one is from Amazon actually, and it was only $10. So you'll notice I'm very particular about the size placer I use, just because I don't like to use a placer that's too big for how many drills I have. I don't know. So in the smaller pen, I have a 4 placer, and in this cotton candy, it's called Cherry Blossom, but I'm calling it cotton candy. In this cotton candy pen, I have a 7 placer. And then in the fruit pen, I actually have a 10 placer, and this is new for me. I just graduated to this week, so yay me. So I just wanted to show you some of the things that you'd be seeing in this video. So I will switch pens here and there. Of course, I always have my Diamond Art Club tweezers on hand, and these are just, when I place the wrong drill, not if, but when. Some other things you might see up along the edge of this canvas, kind of tough to see, but I grabbed the tape. I have this beautiful glittery washi tape. I got this at Hobby Lobby in a pack with others that were glittery. So I have that running along the outside border of my canvas, so I don't get lint and fuzz in my in the edges of the glue there. And then of course, I always have my weird little thing of sticky tacky putty. I like to have this on hand just to pick up any, I saw a hair like flying, I was grabbing it, to pick up any hairs or dust or any kind of like wax that gets on the drills. I always have this on hand just to kind of tack that up. It's my weird little cleaning putty anyway. And then I have two trays here. These are both from Bella Art de Nicole. This one's Galaxy Purple, and this one is actually a glow-in-the-dark tray. So I bought these both during the Star Wars and Space Diamonds event. And yeah, so I'll be using these more than likely. I like the small trays. I don't know why. I just really like them. And then this is a little teacup cover minder, and you'll be able to see that a little better when I zoom in, but it's just to hold trash drills. So I don't actually use cover minders because I use release papers, but I loved the idea of a little trash hole. Oh Lord, tonight's gonna be interesting. I like the idea of a trash drill holder. Those are the words. Words are hard, kids. So a trash drill holder that was magnetic, so it wouldn't, run around. Also, I do have a light board on underneath this canvas. You can see where it stops right here. I had somebody reach out to me and tell me that they liked the WIP and chats when there's a light board. So I was like, I'll give it a try. I actually do not use a light board for my Diamond Art Club kits. 99.9% of the time. It's just not necessary. I did just move that over a little bit also though, because I have some drills I need to place right there, and I'm like, oh. But I probably won't get to this section today. Probably just going to be working up here. Also, I have my Elizabeth Ward storage containers. I will link all this stuff down below. Yeah, so that's what you will see when I'm working on my kit. That was a very long introduction, but let's get into it, shall we? We shall. Okay, so now we got you zoomed in here. I was just going to show you too. I forgot to mention this. I've been using these and they're awesome. I understand what the obsession in the community is with them now. So those are just micro glue dots. They come in a little strip like this, and I just, shove them into my single placers. Sometimes they are too sticky actually. So I have to like rub them on my shirt or like my fingers so it doesn't stick too much. So I just started like sticking some drills and I was having so many problems. I was like, let me take a breather here. Anywho, so I have this light tray on hand for dark drills and then a dark tray for light drills. That's how my brain works. But yeah, so I just kind of pick a symbol here and I'm going to town on these little stars. So yeah, I just want to catch up with everybody. How is everybody doing? I've really been enjoying like watching comments kind of fall in, and people saying that they're enjoying the videos, and I just want to say thanks. Like, I appreciate it. It's been really fun making content and making new friends. Like, I'm enjoying this process so much. Like, I am, loving the community behind this craft, and I don't know, I'm feeling all kind of sappy today, but enough about sappy. So I'm really struggling to diamond paint right now. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm tired. Like, I am very overwhelmed. I've got kind of a lot going on, but nothing bad, just kind of, I've just been really busy, and just with stuff around the house and, obligations, right? Anyway, I will say it is like too sticky. I keep rubbing my shirt on it, but it's not helping. Here I am singing the glue dots praise, and I want to punch them. Okay. Where was I? So yeah, how are you guys since we last spoke? As much as I'm absolutely loving making this content, I will say I am finding it hard to film the content, and then also find time to do the editing. So I am, as I'm learning, I'm getting a little bit faster, with edits. So, and I have learned to, like, if you do a video, just edit it right away. Like, it's so much easier to edit it right after you've filmed, because you know, like, where those spots are that you need to, that you need to fix. Otherwise, oh my gosh. Anyway, so I'm learning a few things. One thing I would really, really like to do, this multi-placer or single placer doesn't want to work with me. I'm going to just change pens. I need a moment. So one of the things that I want to do eventually is get to, like, a more regular schedule, especially with WIP and chats, just because I think it makes sense, to kind of check in weekly. I think I would run out of things to talk about if I was doing them more frequently than that, but I think weekly is good. I find that I have the most time to film on Mondays or Tuesdays. And then, I would post either that same day or the following day. So I'm like, I feel like not a lot of content comes out early in the week. So that might actually be a good thing, if people are, hanging out on a weekday and there's not a lot of new stuff coming. If a WIP and chat comes out, it's helpful. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. If I have WIP and chats come out on Tuesdays, I don't know. Is that weird? Is that a weird time? Anyway, so I'm thinking a lot about that. What else? But yeah, like, I really want to be more consistent with videos. I do have a bunch of content I still want to film. I know we were kind of talking about how I was, like, putting my thoughts together last week about some tutorials I wanted to film. But then I was like, man, there's, like, I have so many ideas. Oh gosh. So I have a friend she really wants to start diamond painting, but she hasn't started yet. And one of the things that I think she really wants to know and understand as a beginner is, like, what tools or accessories can she, like, safely say, nah, I don't need that, bro. And then which ones should she have? Like, which ones are, like, must-haves? Not must, but really nice to have. So I think that might be one of the first videos that I have going up, because I am actually going to be sending her a care package. I'm calling it a care package, but it's a diamond painting care package, basically. So I'm sending her, just the things that I find to be essentials. And yeah, so I think I'm going to film, like, packing that box up for her. I don't know. I think that would be really fun and a great way to say, like, these are the things that, I highly recommend when you're first starting out, to see if you really like it. Because you don't want to invest a bunch of money into something if you're not 100% sure, Anyway, so I have that coming out. I have the, like, beginner tutorials like I talked about last week. I want those to get filmed and come out soon. And what else? Oh, I have, like, another small shop haul that I want to put out once I have a few more packages come in, because y'all, my spending has been out of control lately. Like, I don't know. And I think part of the fun of diamond painting is just, like, all the fun stuff that comes with it. Like, collecting pens is its own thing. Like, and it's just this add-on to diamond painting, trays, things like that, all the accessories, washi tape, and just all the fun things. So I'm kind of trying to really start to reel that back in, but I do want to film some shop hauls before before I go on a no spend. Yeah, so I have shop hauls coming out. And then I started thinking, you know, I was really actually quite new to, you know, the whole diamond painting community, and started like really loving collecting kits. And now, you know, I have a stash where I didn't really have a stash before. So, you know, I started my channel here on June 1st, and by the end of the month, I want to film a video that actually talks about, that is like my stash so far in 2022, like a mid-year stash review. And then, you know, I want to kind of go back and compare it to the end of the year. And, you know, obviously I can't do that for the first of the year because I didn't really have kits I was working on. So, I really didn't start getting back into diamond painting until the spring. So, and that was, you know, after we got married and I had more time. But, yeah, so that's something I want to get done soon is a stash video. But yeah, so I guess part of my like thought process there is like, I just wanted to talk to you guys about like what you like to see, because I want this to be a place where, you know, people can come for, you know, information, but also like hang out as a community, right? Like, you know, so there's that balance between novice and expert, I guess. And, you know, I kind of put that in my bio, or is like, I want, you know, people who are novices to be able to come and understand the content and enjoy it. But then, you know, same for people who are seasoned. So, if you want to just tell me what it is that you like to watch, like, for me, I really like watching WIP-and-chats, and for some weird reason, I find unboxings very comforting, especially for the Diamond Art Club kits, just because, like, there's kind of a standard procedure that most people follow when they're unboxing those kits, and I think it, you know, kind of comes from a lot of the sneak peekers who do them. So I really like to watch, like, I don't know, I like to watch them. They're like I said, they're like comforting to me in a very weird way. And I like to film them too. Like there's something about like opening that canvas and that excitement. I don't know. I just really love unboxings. Anyway, so you'll notice that's what I have the most videos of. My nose is itching. Someone must be thinking about me. Yeah, so I really enjoy that content, but it's like, do other people enjoy this as much as I do? I know people really like stash videos, so that's one that I want to do. I also think it's a really great way to learn like what people's tastes are too, because everybody's tastes are so different. So I do want to do a stash video very soon. I know I said that already, but I'm excited. What else? I'm like trying to get through diamond painting things first, and then we'll like kind of talk about our week. But yeah, so I actually think it's really interesting, and I'm actually really honored. It sounds so silly, but like I've inspired a lot of my friends to get into diamond painting. So I have two friends here in Chicago. One of them, when I first got into diamond painting in 2020, you know, we were all kind of stuck at home, and I was so excited about it that I was like telling her about it all the time, and she was like, oh my gosh, okay, we get it, you know. But she actually ended up buying a kit, and it was just like, you know, your run-of-the-mill Amazon type kit, but she has a schnoodle. That's what she has. I was like, schnauzer. No. She has a schnoodle, and she like found a diamond painting of a schnoodle. And so her like grief point though with it was that there wasn't a place to put the extra diamonds. Like she was having to keep them in their original bags, because even that cheaper kit didn't come with extra like any baggies. And I've had that before too. When people were like, just use the bags that come with the kit. I was like, this kit didn't come with bags. So obviously, you know, I'm used to Diamond Art Club now, and they always do, but the more inexpensive Amazons don't. But so that was like her pain point with it, in which like she just kind of stopped doing it. But I was like, oh, there are so many solutions to that problem. Please let me bring you over to the dark side. So I don't know. I think the other day she was kind of talking about coming over and diamond painting with me to finish off that kit of hers, because she really did enjoy doing it. So that's fun. And then my other friend has never actually diamond painted before, but she is a librarian here in the city, and she runs a program for teens. And I am actually going to go into the library at some point in July and teach the teens how to diamond paint. So, we're just going to do like a small event with like some stickers for them. So that'll be really interesting. I think that'll be really fun. And like I said, she just runs a bunch of like free events for teens in the community. So I was like, that's so fun. Like I get to go, spread my love for the craft, in real life too. So that'll be fun. And I'm really looking forward to that. But she also sent me a kit the other day, and she was like, I really love this picture. And I was like, are you thinking about buying a diamond painting? And she was like, maybe. So I just bumped you guys, sorry. So I was like, yes, please. I would love to get you into this. Convert another one to the dark side. So then, so I have two friends actually, one in South Carolina. I just spilled drills everywhere. One in South Carolina and one in North Carolina. So, as you know, South Carolina is where I went to school. So I have a college friend who has started getting into it. And she started with just like your run-of-the-mill little like crystal, like a crystal canvas kit. Sorry, I'm deciding what color I want to do next. I need a change. I want some green. That sounds fun. But yeah, so she did like one of those little crystal canvas kits that's like a partial drill, and it has, it wasn't a ton, but she loved the process so much. She was like, hey, how should I get into this more, So I actually was telling her about the kit that Katie with Diamonds and Washi did for her beginner video. It was like a hipster Boston Terrier. Well, my friend ended up going and buying that exact kit, and she finished it in like a week, which for a beginner is no small feat. Like, I thought that was really awesome. She really loved the process, and we just, whenever she had questions, she was reaching out to me, and like, it's just so fun to share with people. But yeah, so I've had her perspective on things too, which is really nice, because they're like guinea pigs. It's like what are my test subjects? What issues are like problems are they having? Because when you've been diamond painting for a while, like, you kind of know a lot of the solutions to like common issues, and you don't even like realize or think that they're issues anymore, right? So like, having that perspective has been really nice. And then I have another friend who's actually been a friend since we were really young in middle school. And she really wants to start diamond painting too. And she has not, I say she has not purchased. She hasn't received a kit yet, but she did end up purchasing a few off of Diamond Art Club's website. She really likes the Hannah Lynn artwork, so she bought a couple of Hannah Lynn kits, and she's waiting for them to come in. But in the meantime, I've been kind of teaching her and talking to her a lot about diamond painting, because she's your analytical researcher type. She's like, she needs to know everything about something before she's going to invest any time or money in it. Because that's just who she is, and I love her for that. So whereas like my other friend was just like, I'm going to try this and I'm going to do it. So it's really interesting to see those perspectives. But yeah, so she and I have been talking a lot about it. And I am really excited for her. But yeah, so I am going to be sending her like a little care package, I guess. And that's that video that I want to film. So anywho, that's all my friends. Oh, and then my other friend. So going back to the friend who was, I don't know if they're comfortable with me like sharing their names on here, which is why I'm just like this one friend and that friend. But yeah, so she actually texted me the other day and was like, hey, the Diamond Art Club kits at Hobby Lobby are 40% off right now. So now I have another enabler in my midst. And wouldn't you bet it, I bought kits. But I didn't go too crazy. So I only bought 2 kits. Strength Along the Journey from Diamond Art Club is one that I've been wanting for a while, and I kept him and Han, couldn't decide. I was like, do I get it? Do I not? And I did really like it. And then, of course, it went out of stock, and I was mad that I didn't get it. And I was like, but I knew they had it at Joann's and Hobby Lobby. So I was like, I'll be all right. Whenever I can find it on sale, I'll pick it up. Well, I was looking for it, and I didn't find it. But my friend goes, wait, isn't this one it? And for some reason, they have it on the Hobby Lobby site as Woodland Chapel. And I was like, what? Maybe that is, I think is it a Chuck Pinson? Now I can't even remember. But maybe that's the original name of the artwork. I don't know. I thought that was very odd, though. I'd never seen that before. So got me some Woodland Chapel, y'all. And then, what else? Oh, I don't know why, but I've always really liked Norman Rockwell. And they had a Norman Rockwell diamond painting. And I think it might have been at Diamond Dots. I'm not even 100% sure what brand it was. It wasn't Diamond Art Club, but I bought it because that's what I do. I buy things. But for 40% off and free shipping, sign me up. Anyway, so I have those kits coming in. And then, of course, the new Diamond Art Club stinking release got me. It got me. Did it get anybody else this week? Like, Facebook needs a marked safe from Diamond Art Club's new releases button. Ugh, it's bad. I wouldn't have, but the stinking Wizard of Oz kit, I just really liked the imagery, and I like that it's a mix of confetti and color blocking. So I think that's nice. Like, it's kind of got something in there for everybody. But yeah, something about it just really spoke to me. And then, of course, so I said the night before, I was like, if it's not limited edition, I'm not going to buy it. So then it comes up, and what is it but limited edition? I was like, cool. So I guess I'm doing that now. But they actually had it for 40% off. Like, as soon as it was released, it was 40% off. So was it 40? Yeah, it was 40. So I think I got that kit home for, like, I used the VIP group code, and I did pay shipping like a dodo. But there's no other kits that I want to, and I didn't want to just like add for the sake of adding, right? So I was like, no, I need to behave. But yeah, so did pay for shipping, but it's kind of like the VIP group discount plus shipping cancels itself out-ish. Anyway, so that kit will be coming, and I'm like, maybe once all those kits come, that's when I'll do my video of my stash, because it is growing by the minute. It's obscene. And I am getting to that point where I'm like overwhelmed because I'm never going to get to them all. Like, I want to, but, and then I see a lot of people using the Gems Flow app, where you can like make, you could write in all of your, all the kits you have. But I feel like people will say, and this is not me judging, this is just my feeling toward it for myself. Just disclaimer there. But like I'll see people say like, oh, you know, I almost bought the same kit I already had. And for me, it's like, okay, if I get to that point, my anxiety is going to be so high already that like I don't, if I have to have an app to tell me what I do or don't have in my house, like I don't need it. And that would be very overwhelming to me. So I was like, no. And especially because it's manual, like you have to put like every single kit that you have to put into the system on its own. It's not like you can like go through a list and select them. Like, I don't know. So I don't think it's a solution for me. And I also, you know, just personally for myself, I don't want to get to the point where I have so many kits that I wouldn't be able to say, yes, I have that, or no, I don't, like confidently. So if I get to that point, someone stop me. I think the only reason I would ever get to that point is if I were getting the kits for free. Then it's like, okay, well, at least I didn't spend the money on them. But yeah, so that was a lot of diamond painting talk. I'm like, do I have more? Oh, I do. I have one more thing. So I made a big boo-boo this week. Hence why I'm working on this kit today and not Starry Night. So I had Starry Night open. This was like two nights ago. Not last night, but the night before. So I had Starry Night open and I was about to work on it. And I got sidetracked by something dumb. I don't even remember what. And I needed to look up, I had like an owner's manual for something in my hands, and I needed to look up something in it. So I'm looking something up, and I set it down to go like grab what I was gonna, I don't know. So I set it down, and my dumb idiot self, I had already taken the clear plastic off that section, set it right, I mean smack dab in the center of a fully empty section. So almost the entire like 4x7 section was covered in paper that didn't come up off the glue. So I have always read that the thing to do when that happens is baby wipes. And I don't have a kid, so I don't have baby wipes, but I had like wet ones wipes, and I was like, I'm going to try that, which was stupid. I mean, it was already ruined anyway. But it didn't really work too well. It kind of got a little soapy. Well, actually, rewind. What I did was something that I had done for a kit in the past where I accidentally set like a little tiny piece of paper on something. And I used a Q-tip in the past, just a Q-tip that was wet with water. That's it. Like nothing crazy. And I like just took it and like rubbed like that, like on the canvas, and it took the paper right off. Well, nope. Didn't work for this, especially because the area was so large. I mean, it was like, it was quite literally like almost the whole section. I did take a picture of it. And I thought about doing a video on it. And I was like, this is too much. And I was too overwhelmed, and I was kind of in the middle of something else. So I was just trying to deal with it. So I tried this wet ones, like wipe, and that did work. But I don't know if it was the Q-tip or the wipe, but there's a couple sections where the glue just isn't tacky anymore. Now, when you first do it and the glue is wet, the whole thing feels like it's not tacky anymore. But this was like a few little sections where you could see that the glue had clearly been lifted up off the canvas. So I am not sure what to do there. I did buy, it hasn't come in yet, but I did get some of the Diamond Dots glue, and I am going to try to salvage it. Because it doesn't look bad. It's just this one stupid look. I have one M that I missed. Dang it. I hate when that happens. But yeah, it won't look bad, like as long as there's glue underneath the drills, but it is a round drill, so I'm scared that I don't know, the glue's gonna get funny and you're gonna see it. So I don't know though. I'm gonna try, and I'm just gonna see what happens. But I might do a video on that part, like, and just explain what I'm doing. because we all make mistakes and we all put paper on things sometimes. Like, it's the second time I've done it with the diamond painting, and I guarantee you it won't be the last. But so that, in diamond painting news, that happened. But yeah, so I did, I like panicked when it was happening, and this is me being dumb, but I panicked when it was happening, and I bought another Starry Night kit because I was like, no, like I'm doing this kit for the summer with the Masters event, and I can't not do it. And I hadn't gotten that far. I'd only done a couple sections, so I didn't feel like, I was like I was about not even a quarter of the way done, like nowhere near that. So I didn't feel too bad. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, and maybe non-diamond painting, I don't know. Do I have more diamond painting? So I actually write down all the things that I want to talk about. But because I like to just like make sure I remember what I want to tell you guys. Anyway, so so I literally just talked about diamond painting for like 40 minutes of this. I'm sorry. But I mean, this is a diamond painting channel, so you signed up for this when you clicked this link. No, so talking about last week. So last week we talked about the week ahead. I'm gonna take a drink really quick. This is your reminder to hydrate. But yeah, so last week we were talking about the week ahead, and I was talking about that desk. Yeah, we still haven't built that desk. Oops. No, so my parents are actually coming in July for the 4th of July weekend. They are coming, and whenever they come, they're so sweet. They always do like help us do a bunch of stuff around the house. And I was talking to my mom, and I was like, do you think maybe you want to help us just build that desk? Like, because my dad likes to do stuff like that. So, I mean, I can build it. I'm perfectly capable. But if he wants to help, then maybe I'll save it for him. I'm like, hi, fly here from Florida and build this for me, please. I'm just kidding. I'm not like spoiled like that. Like, I really can take care of it. We can take care of it ourselves. But if my parents really want to, who am I to deny them that pleasure? You guys, I just put my container away, and I didn't put the drills back. I'm tired. It's really late. It's like after, it's after midnight. Okay. I have to work tomorrow. And I have to like go into the office, work tomorrow. But yeah, where was I? So, speaking about going back into the office. So last week, I was really freaking out about going back into the office. Like, I was feeling some kind of way, y'all. I just, that's what I kept saying. I was like, I am feeling some kind of way. I will say this. Going back into the office was a much, much more positive experience than I thought it was going to be. So go me for making a mountain out of a molehill. Is that an idiom you know? I'm sorry. I just realized that might not be. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if that's an idiom you have heard before, or if that's like a regional thing. I don't know. But mountain out of molehill, in case you're not familiar, just means like you're making a big deal out of nothing. But yeah, that was me. I made a big deal out of nothing about going back to work. It was a really enjoyable experience. The people I work with are pretty cool. Like, the actual facilities at work are pretty cool too. Like, we have a nice lunchroom and good coffee and, nice bathrooms. That stuff matters. But yeah, like, my commute wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think the longest I drove was like maybe 35 minutes, which, I'll take it. I've had commutes that are triple that. So yeah, that wasn't bad. And then like the first 2 days we were back, you know, they were kind of trying to butter us up, but it worked for me because food is the way to my heart. They gave us, they had food trucks come in both of the days that we went in. So it's like a hybrid schedule, 2 days in on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then 3 days work from home. But yeah, they gave us, they had a food truck the first day with tacos. And then the second day, it was like a, what is the word? Korean, like banh mi, bowls and sandwiches. So yeah, it was really nice. Like the food was good, and I don't know, the atmosphere is nice. Like all the people I sit around are like really cool, like part of my team, and yeah, I really liked it. It was kind of a fun experience, and I'm learning a lot too. So a lot of positives that came from it. I feel like the only negative that came from it was on Friday when I came back home. Like I had gone into the office and they gave us, you know, so I was a new employee while work from home was primary. So I didn't have the technology in the office that I needed. And so they had to hook me up with like a new docking station and monitors. Like all I had to do was bring in my laptop. So we did that and everything was fine at the office. But then when I came back home, my laptop like was not communicating with the monitors I had here correctly. Like it was communicating, but wrong. Like there was a huge flicker on the screen. So all day Friday, like half the day Friday, I was like trying to get it fixed with IT. And I was like, I don't know what to do. Like they kept trying to update drivers and, you know, BIOS settings and all this stuff. And I'm like, you guys, nope, it's not fixing it. Like, we have to come up with another solution. So he's like, well, you're going to be in next Wednesday, right? And I was like, yes, I am, but I'm not waiting that long. Like I need my monitors. Like part of what I do requires me to look at two different screens and move data back and forth. And I'm like, I cannot do that without access to screens. So I need them. So I had to go in on Monday and I had to take my whole setup with me, which like our monitors are big. They're like 24-inch monitors. They're not tiny and they're heavy. And luckily I still had the boxes, thank God, because no, like trying to find a way to protect them. No, sorry, ma'am. I was not interested. Anyway, so I did, I had to bring all my equipment back into the office and they just said it was just like a faulty connection between the monitors and they gave me new ones. So then I had to bring everything back home and set it all up again. It's just like, you know, an inconvenience, but it did take me a lot of time. Like it was a lot of time to like tear down and set up, like, because I had to tear it down here, set it up at work. Then I had to tear it down there, and then I had to set up, the new setup here. So it's just a lot. Anyway, that was really the only negative that came out of it was so I had to end up going into the office yesterday. So I'm like, I'm filming this on Tuesday night. But yeah, so did my normal work from home today, and I got nowhere near anything done because all I wanted to do was diamond paint, which I mean, I guess that's a good problem to have. I don't know. I just wanted to diamond paint so bad. And I actually ended up talking to my friend Bree. I will link her channel below. She's Painting with Pitties. And she and I just became fast friends in the diamond painting community. And oh my gosh, we talked I feel like we almost talked all day, like on and off, just about, you know, diamond painting and fun stuff. So yeah, so she's like living her best life. She finished her seahorse kit today. I don't know if I was supposed to divulge that. No, she divulged it on her Instagram. We're safe. Okay. She posted that she kitted it down. So, but yeah, we were talking a lot today and I was just like, oh, I just want to diamond paint. It sucks. So I didn't get anything done today. for work. I mean, I did. I got things done and I did work hard, but I didn't get enough done. Yeah, so we ended up having a pretty good weekend, though. We had a really lazy Saturday. We had a very lazy Saturday, which I love lazy Saturdays. I don't know why. Like, I'm recovering from the week, you know, and like, I do like to be productive on Saturdays so I can rest on Sunday, but sometimes the other way around is needed. So we finally went to go see the Top Gun movie. I'm not going to give any spoilers away. I'm not a spoiler person, unless I like warn you ahead of time. But it was very good. It was excellent. I just remember like Top Gun being on TV a lot when I was a kid, and it would play, you know, on like TBS and USA, like those kind of channels. But it was on TV a lot, and then I would I'd see bits and pieces of it, but I had never actually seen the whole thing. So last weekend, to prepare to go see it this week, we actually watched the original. So I think that was a really great thing to do. And if you are considering going to see the new one, if you haven't seen it already, have you seen it already? Thoughts, feelings? Not interested at all? Like, I'm just curious. But yeah, if you haven't seen it already and you're considering going to see it in theaters, I would recommend watching the original first, just because it was really neat to see in the new one all the different callbacks that they made to the original. I don't know, it was very thoughtfully done. It's very well done. I mean, Miles Teller's fantastic. And Tom Cruise, as weird of a weirdo he is, he's a good actor. So yeah, it was excellent. It was very good. 10 out of 10, recommend. And I don't usually like kind of action-y type movies like that. Look, I got another plus sign right here I missed. I can't handle it. I have to deal with them as soon as I see them. But I have been using the back of my tweezers on these because I have these are my little press-on nails, by the way. So these press-on nails are not quite strong enough to get under these. I mean, I guess they are, but I feel like I'm gonna rip off the nail every time. It stresses me out. But yeah, so I have they're what are they? Impress nails, and they have a sticky back, and you just peel off the sticky and stick them on. But this is a Pride set. So I don't know. I thought they were really cute. I like them. This one's kind of like a pearl, and then a light blue, and then you have the rainbows on these two. Anyway, 'tis the season, correct? But yeah, what else? Where was I? Top Gun. We saw Top Gun. It was really good. Then after Top Gun, we actually went to to dinner and got fajitas from our favorite fajita place. And I'll tell you, we haven't been to on a date like that in a while. You know, just the two of us having, I am struggling. Just the two of us having, you know, a meal together and a movie. It was so nice. And then, we had, oh my gosh, we have this air fryer that somebody got us, for our wedding. And it's one of the awesome Ninja dual zone ones. Which, I don't know, do you guys even have an air fryer? Do you love them, hate them? No opinion. Just curious. I love our air fryer. I use it all the time, especially in the winter, when I can't get outside and grill. It's great for meats. I use it all the time. Anyway, burgers in the air fryer. Delicious. But I had added what I thought was the 10-quart one to our registry, but I was mistaken. I added the 8-quart for some weird reason. I don't know if I just clicked the wrong button or what. So somebody got it for us, which is wonderful, and we're very grateful. But I wanted the larger one, so we finally took care of that. I mean, y'all, our wedding, I mean, we have an air fryer now, but we really wanted the larger capacity. And I cannot tell you how many times I've said, we really need to exchange that air fryer. It's been months, y'all. Executive dysfunction. Yeah, so we finally took that in on Saturday. So that was you know, something we got done. We just kind of tacked it on to our movie night. It's like, let's tack on an errand. Why not? But I'm glad we did it. So we'll have the bigger air fryer. We're waiting for it to come back in stock, and then we can purchase it. But yeah, do you guys have the dual zone one, the Ninja one? Like they say with the 10-quarter, they say you can fit a chicken in each side of it, which is absurd. But yeah, so it's nice though when you want to cook two different things, which I've had many a times, the desire to and not been able to. So that'll be great. Oh my gosh, you guys, I found another stinking plus sign. Over it. I'm over it. Anyway, I'm very tired because it's after midnight and I should be sleeping right now. I should very much be sleeping. This container does not want to open for me. Thank you. These nails, they really do kind of suck though. They're very inconvenient. Anyway, I just have this one drill that fell out. I'm like, let me just put that down. This is the slowest diamond painting ever. Like, y'all, this is literally all I've gotten done in the hour that I have been talking to you. And we are almost at time. I do try to like keep these around an hour. I don't want to keep them. Oh no. I just mixed colors. This is what I get for talking. I'll sort these out later. Good God. Anyway, so where was I? Golly. I was whining and complaining about how tired I am. And the ridiculous part is that I do it to myself because I stay up too late. I've always been a night owl. It's my problem. Like it's legitimately a problem. Even my husband the other day was like, we need to like work on this. And I was like, I know I need to work on it. I know. But anyway, so Sunday, we had our lazy day Saturday. And then on Sunday, we, had to do stuff. So we did a bunch of yard work around the house and I don't know, I was pulling a bunch of weeds. Like, I'm not a gardener. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Y'all, I'm going to run out of this color. There's no way. There's no way. Anyway, sorry. If I run out of the color, I will just contact Diamond Art Club and they can send me more. But, yeah, so we got a bunch of yard work done. I'm like pulling weeds. I don't know the first thing about maintaining a yard. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. I was telling my mom the other day, I was, our house is like 3 stories, technically. We have a basement and then a main floor and then our second floor. And so I'm standing in one of the bedrooms in the second floor and I'm looking, like I can see our gutter. And there's like a pile of junk in the gutter. And from this pile of junk, like when I say junk, I just mean like compost, like old dead leaves, dirt, crud, junk, mud, blah. There is quite literally, I kid you not, a whole ass like maple tree beginning to take root and grow in our gutter. Like that might be a whole ass tree, might be an exaggeration, but it's a lot. It was a lot. I'm like, this is a lot of tree to just be like hanging out in our gutter. So we have to I can't get up there. Like it's a second floor gutter. How am I supposed to? I can't get up there. Yeah, so we are probably going to have to hire somebody to come in and clean our gutters because, but I want to put some gutter guards on there or something, maybe. I don't know. I don't know the first thing, but I can tell from our second floor, I can see our neighbors have some kind of guard on theirs and it doesn't get dirty like ours does. So it's probably just one of the things about buying a home is they're like, well, we're going to install the most basic stuff we can. If you want the extra stuff, you're going to have to buy it yourself. And I didn't really think about gutter guards because I don't know the first thing about home ownership. So live and you learn. You grow maple trees, in your gutter and then you learn. Anyway, so what else? That's it. We just we went, we did yard work, we went grocery shopping, and then we had to do a bunch of laundry. But David's really busy with work this week, which is why I have had a little free time to film. I'm hoping I can be, like I said, in the future, more consistent. I think I do want to try to drop, I want to try to film on Monday and drop the WIP and chats on Tuesday. But obviously that didn't happen this week. But I'll try to drop this video by tomorrow. Sometimes these longer videos, they just take a hot minute to get I don't know what the word is, ported over or something. They just don't, they don't export well. Yeah. I use iMovie because I don't know what I'm doing. It's the best I got. But sometimes iMovie's just being finicky and it's hard to get them to move over. But anyway, so we'll see. I will do my best to get this video out by Wednesday evening, hopefully. But anywho, y'all let me know how you're doing. What else? Oh, this weekend. I am excited about this weekend. That'll be nice. We are meeting David's parents. We're going to a Cubs game this weekend, and I'm excited about that. It's our first Cubs game of the year, and we have a massive heat wave. We were under a tornado warning last night. It was insane. Sirens are going off, and it was nuts. So we had a huge heat wave come in from that pressure system or whatever. But it was literally 100 degrees here today. It was terrible. I walked outside to take the trash out and I was just sweating immediately. It is brutal. Yeah, so and I don't think it's going to be much better tomorrow either. And that'll be fun going into work with a sweaty mess. But yeah, so we're where was I? Oh, so we're going to a Cubs game. So I think that weather, though, is really supposed to clear up. And it's supposed to be really nice on Saturday. But David's parents, they're so cute. So every time they have this kind of tradition, I guess, that whenever they come into the city, so they don't live in the city. They're a couple hours away. And so they'll drive up into the city and they'll park in Chinatown, which is kind of on the south side-ish. I mean, it's technically the south side of Chicago, but it's not super far. But they'll park near Chinatown. They'll eat dim sum. If you've never had dim sum, I'll digress here for a moment. Dim sum, I think in Chinese culture, and please correct me if I am wrong about this, because I am, off the seat of my pants here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure dim sum is typically regarded as breakfast in most Chinese culture. But anyway, so dim sum is basically just a meal that is kind of composed of a bunch of little parts. And they come around with you got this huge menu and all the plates are small. It's kind of like tapas. It's the same concept as Spanish tapas. You have small plates that are shareable among your group. And it's almost like an all-you-can-eat sushi menu where you just look at all the different options and then you can choose, as many or as few as you want. So they bring a little cart around and they give you what you checked off on the menu, and you can go back and order as much as you want. I mean, it's a la carte, so you pay for each one. Anyway, so dim sum is fun though, because there's just I don't know, there's kind of interesting things I had never tried, stuff like that. There's we get turnip cake, which sounds weird and sounds gross, but it's delicious. But yeah, so their tradition every single time that they come to a Cubs game is to park in Chinatown, have dim sum in the morning, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, And then, because Cubs games are usually at 1, or like 1:20 is the first pitch, and you want to be there before that. But yeah, so they literally do it every single time, and then they take the Red Line subway into, or it's not really a subway in Chicago. It's they call it the L because it's an elevated train. But yeah, so they take the Red Line from Chinatown all the way up to Wrigley Field, and then go to the game, and then go back to Chinatown and have dinner. So it's just like Chinese food and baseball. What more could you want? Yeah, it's really fun though. I enjoy it, and like, so, it was kind of their tradition to do, and they just kind of welcomed us into it, and it's very fun. I really enjoy it. And I'm not a huge sports fan. And so like baseball, sometimes I still have to ask David questions. I'm like, wait, so does that mean that this guy and this thing, and what is a ball again? Like, and every year I forget the rules, like, because I haven't watched it in so long. I'm like, I can't get it together. I don't know. But baseball's not my favorite, but just the whole experience of being there, I find very enjoyable. So I'm looking forward to that this weekend. Yeah, I mean, it's just like more of the same. A lot of, I just popped my freaking nail off. I'm telling you, these they just can't handle the, yeah, it came up, but I tacked it back down. We're good. I don't know where I was going with that. A lot of ums tonight. I'm tired. Yeah, so I think I covered everything. Oh, you know what I actually did want to mention? So I was talking about my friend Bree, and so I had said in an unboxing video recently, I always lie to myself with diamond painting, but I had said in an unboxing video recently that I wasn't going to participate in any events coming up. Well, survey says that was a lie. So I thought after July I was going to be done for a little bit and take a break until, like, for August, until September for drills and chills, because I just have a canvas I want to work on then for it anyway. So I wasn't going to do drills and chills just to do it. Like I was already planning on working on a kit for it anyway. So sorry, I got trash drill here. But yeah, so I was already planning on working on one. But yeah, I was going to take a break in August. However, my other enabling friend convinced me, which there is a kit that I really want to get to soon. And so it qualifies and it'll work. But she is hosting an event with, oh my gosh, Anxiety Art Adventure, Laura, I think her name is. Her channel was very new to me as of this week. I just started watching her, last week. I went to her live on Monday last week, but I missed it. I missed it last night because we were in full-blown tornado warning. But yeah, so she's hosting an event in August. I haven't even told y'all what this event is yet. Oh my God. So it's called Paws and Claws. I don't know if Bree, you'll have to comment on this, because I know you're going to probably watch it at some point. Is it Paws and Claws 2022? Or maybe they haven't figured out all the hashtags and stuff yet. But they were originally, I think, just going to do it for August, but there's been some talk about doing it for August and September, because just to give people more time, and because they got so many generous gifts and giveaways from sponsors. So that's like really exciting, and I'm excited to do it. But hey, hi, hello. It's future me. I was busy sorting these two purples back out from my mistake earlier that when I was thinking about it, I realized I did not explain in the original WIP and chat about the Paws and Claws event, so I just wanted to clarify a couple things. So my friend Bree, along with Laura, so Painting with Pities and is Bree, and Laura is Anxiety Art Adventures. They are hosting Paws and Claws together. Also, I did not explain what the event is. It is basically, if it's got a cat or a dog in it, you're good to go. So yeah, apparently they have both been getting some like weird questions about what is considered paws and claws, which I find very funny because I'm like, bro, if it's got a cat or a dog, paw and claw, like you're all set. Like that's it. Just, does it have a cat in it? Yes, it qualifies. Does it have a dog in it? Yes, it qualifies. Like, I don't know. So I think that's really all you need to know. And, you know, as the event draws nearer, I'm sure there will be more information on both their channels. So I'll link both their channels below. But yeah, let me know if you think that's like an event you might participate in. I really like to know what events people are doing. So if you just want to share that too, or if you're doing any right now or have any upcoming that you want to do, yeah, I'd love to know what you're working on. Anyway, I will go back to talking about the kit that I'm gonna do for this event because it's a pretty one. I'm excited about it. Anyway, bye. I have a canvas in mind for that event, so I'm like, okay, I have these. I have I have 3 WIPs right now, and then another one kitted up, which is the Hufflepuff. So I have like 4 kits that I want to finish by the end of July, and I think I can do it. You know, if I can really try to diamond paint, especially more coming up than I have in the last week. Like, I think there's just I've been doing too much, I've been fretting too much, like worrying about work a lot. But I do think that's going to get better, like, as I get used to this new schedule. So yeah, I really want to, like, I don't know. I'm definitely on track to finish this kit by the end of July, because I'm a quarter of the way, midway through June. So I'm like, okay, I'm even more than a quarter of the way. So I'm definitely on track to finish this one. If I could finish it by the end of June, that's my ultimate goal. But as you can see here, I work quite slowly, so I make no promises. Yeah, so the kit that I want to do though, and I actually, as embarrassing as this is, I filmed an unboxing for it weeks ago, and I never edited the video. So I'm like, do I film a new one, or do I just go with what I filmed before? I probably just go with what I filmed before. But it is one of the Diamond Art Club 50th anniversary kits that was released in April, at the end of April. It's called Cat and Magnolia. By Roberto Nieto, I think is the artist. This painting, so I almost didn't buy it. And when the anniversary like sale first came out, I wasn't gonna buy this kit. I was like, no, like I don't think I need it. Like, I have so many kits. It's pretty, but it's like, do I? Like, I was kind of, again, hemming and hawing. That's got to be a Southern one, right? Anyway, I was going back and forth trying to decide, and finally it was kind of one of those that I had added to another purchase to get the free shipping, and like, because I was on the fence about it for so long, I was like, I'm tired of thinking about this, I'm just gonna buy it. Well, I got it home and I unboxed it, and I am so glad I did. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. The colors they're magnificent. I cannot wait to do that one. And I think it'll be a really good one for August too. Like, August is kind of this weird like transition period between like getting ready for fall and being kind of over summer. So I don't know, I'm really excited to work on it. But I can't wait to kit it up, because kitting up is my favorite thing. But I am not allowing myself to kit it up until I finish at least this painting that I'm working on, because I want to use the Elizabeth Ward storage containers. So I want to de-kit this one and do a post review before I ever kit up that one. But I think I can do it. I don't know. I'm really hoping that I can get this one finished by the end of June, so that July, I have a kit in mind that's a little smaller, that's rounds, that I really want to work on in July, but I'm like, I'll save that one for a surprise. But I'm gonna hold off on saying I'm gonna do that one until I know that I'll get there, because I'm just not sure. Anyway, yeah, we're definitely over an hour at this point. I have talked your ear off. I think I covered pretty much everything I wanted to, and I got most of the colors up this way done. So now it's just a matter of finishing up this portion here and moving on to the next section. So yeah, we're almost at halfway with this one. We'll see if I can get there. But yeah, what questions did I ask? How are you? I think I asked that a couple times. But yeah, what are your favorite videos from diamond painting content creators? We talked about that. Just let me know what you like to watch. What are your go-tos? If you've made it this far, WIP and chats are clearly your thing. No, yeah, have you ever ruined canvas before? By messing up your... Oh, I'm so mad. I am going to see if I can salvage that Starry Night kit. That's another thing I wanted to finish this month. If I could get 2 finishes in this month, that'll be a miracle. And especially because, the 1st of July, my parents are going to be here. I want to have those kits done and the post reviews done and my monthly review done before my parents get here on the 30th. So, LOL. We'll see. So, because I don't want to film when they're here. It's too much, and it's too new to me that I'm not comfortable filming in front of them, and I don't want to take time away. Anyway, I digress. So, gosh, y'all, I can talk a minute. But yeah, have you ever ruined a canvas? And idioms, all the weird stuff I say. Making a mountain out of a molehill and him and Han. Are those Southern things? I don't even know. Y'all have to tell me. Air fryers. We talked about air fryers. Tell me about air fryers. And also, if you have strong thoughts or feelings, or no thoughts or feelings toward Top Gun. That was a question we talked about. And then, yeah, I don't know. What's your favorite baseball team? Do you have a favorite baseball team, or are you sports ball? Yeah, I really like football. That's my favorite. Football season is my absolute favorite. Love it. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me in this adventure, in this, God, we're almost at an hour and 15 minutes probably. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it if you made it this far. Put a baseball emoji in your comment if you made it this far. Yeah, so I'm glad if you did, that I could keep you company during whatever it is that you're doing. And if you don't mind just hitting the thumbs up for me and subscribing, it's completely free. It just lets YouTube know that you like what I'm doing, and it lets me know. And also make sure that it ensures that you don't miss any of the good stuff I got coming up, because I do have good stuff coming up. Hopefully by the end of June I can get those tutorials out. But yeah, I am gonna try to work on those this week, I think. Yeah, so good stuff happening. If you enjoyed this, like I said, just let me know, and I hope you have a great week this week. Also, tell me what you're working on. If you were working on a WIP while you were listening to this, let me know what it was. I like to know. Anyway, hope you have a great week, and I will see you later. Bye.